Are high energy rates cutting into your crypto mining profits? Introducing Terra Hosting, your solution for first-class, hassle-free crypto mining. At Terra Hosting, we specialize in hosting services tailored for GPUs, ASICs, and AI machine learning. Say goodbye to skyrocketing electricity bills and noisy, heat-producing hardware. Our unique service offering combines low electric rates with a community blockchain-oriented data center, while ensuring your equipment stays safe and secure. With Terra Hosting, you simply set it and forget it. Contact us today to learn more and get answers to all your questions. Terra Hosting, trust as a service.
Good afternoon. How are we doing today? It is Tuesday afternoon. First midday live stream. Should be fun. Excited for it. Something new. Something different. Let's get this turned up a little bit here. There we go. Should be better from the mic volume perspective, which should be good. All right, here we go. Can't see me. You'll see me in a second. In actually 10 seconds. Here we go. Good afternoon. Here we are. Yes, I love that intro. How we doing, guys? We are live for 1 hour. We're gonna start doing these every Tuesday, Thursdays. Let me adjust my camera. I feel like I'm like off to the side here. There we go. A little better. You look nothing like expected. That's right. That's right. So yeah, so we're live. We're gonna start doing these live streams every Tuesdays and Thursdays for 1 hour. So we got 1 hour during the middle of the workday. Let me turn down this music. I think it's a little bumping. There we go. Cool. Much better. So yeah, so thanks for joining me. This is going to be a 1 hour AMA just to talk about whatever you guys are thinking about, whatever I got going on. So yeah, should be a lot of fun. We'll do one today, and then Thursday we'll have another one of these at noon as well, from noon to 1 p.m. Eastern, and we'll do these each week. Time permitting, as long as nothing is coming up and kind of going on. So yes, we got 52 minutes on the clock to hang out with you guys and have a good time. Love this time of day for those. Oh yeah, you could actually tune in. Sev like never tunes into these live streams ever because of the fact that, you know, the time is always way at night for him when I do these at 9:30 p.m. So very, very cool. So yeah, so this will be a lot of fun. We got a lot of good stuff for you guys. Feel free to post in chat any comments or questions you have. Just at me. We could talk about them. 3 a.m. usually. Wow, that is a little too late. I did post a poll in chat. We'll end that here. It looks like 40% of you guys said you're watching from work. 31% said from work but work from home. 15% said currently between jobs, and 12% said the workday is over. So awesome. That is cool to hear. You know, hey, you could just put this on the background, get your work done, and listen along, which is nice. Let me know if the music is too loud, too quiet. If I'm too quiet, too loud, I can always adjust things. So, yeah, so I've been getting into this unit behind me. It's kind of hard to see. Here, I'll move the mic for a sec. So that is actually the Superscalar K10 FPGA miner. What an experience, to say the least. We have been absolutely spoiled by ASIC miners and how easy they are to... Oh, it looks like moonshine? No, it's just water. We've been absolutely spoiled by setting up ASIC miners. They are so easy to set up. Boot them up, IP address, pull information, wallet, and you're done. FPGA miner, definitely a totally different story. So to give you guys an idea, if you're curious, here is actually how you configure that thing via this tool. Half of it is in Chinese, I'm going to guess. It is very interesting figuring out how to use this thing, you know, how to change frequencies, how to upload the bit streams, and everything takes forever. Like, the programming for this thing took 2 hours last night to program it. It just took forever. And I'm still learning how to use it. I just got it mining this afternoon. I had it running and programming finished. So I was like, great, we're good to go, which was awesome. So, yeah. Works out really, really well. I don't have it on right now because it's loud behind me. Do any of you guys in chat have an FPGA miner? I'm very curious. Let's put a poll in chat here. Let's see. I'll poll. Do you own an FPGA miner? Yes. No. What is an FPGA miner? We'll throw that up there. See what you guys are thinking. See what you guys have going on, which is good. But yeah, so this is a Superscalar K10. I'm hoping to release a video tomorrow if everything comes out and works as expected. You guys can see here, it runs on a lithium, but you're like, I think you're making cents a day right now based off of that hash rate versus some of the new ASIC miners that have come out. Radiant, which is an option out there as well. However, Radiant has a boatload of FPGAs on the network right now. And then finally, Carlson, which Carlson is actually where I'm going to focus the video on that I'm going to be working on tomorrow. I did get this from mineshop.eu. They do have these available and for sale over there. Now, something I'm looking at is if we go to, I think it's hash rate. Here we go, hashrate.no, over to FPGA, select the Superscalar K10. So right now, this is making about $9 a day in profitability is what it looks like with this consensus network. I don't know what this is. However, I'm eager to test it out and try it out. I am going to get Carlson working first, just to make sure, you know, everything's working as expected, even though it's only $2. And then I'll probably, if I can get it working, I'll probably flip over to Consensus Network and just mine to 𝐿𝐳 actually supports it. So mine to 𝐿𝐳 and then just flip every day to like USDT or something. Because like, as I said, I have no clue what this Consensus Network is. I have no interest in holding this coin or stacking it. I just want the $10 a day and, you know, put that to USDT and we can invest that in other coins that we're interested in. Let's see here in chat. Michael in chat says, thanks for the consult. Got the S9, then the L3 Plus to learn ASICs. Just built the first GPU mining rig and they're all running for the first time. Nice. Good for you, Michael. That's fantastic. Happy to help. Always love doing consulting calls, honestly. Do those in the evenings, guys. We do those after 9 p.m. Eastern at night. So feel free, if you guys are interested in a consulting call, you can go over to the website, thehobbyistminer.io, and come down to the little calendar here, click there, and then you could book time with me, 30 minutes or a full hour. You can book either of those right over here, thehobbyistminer.io. Go check it out. I do a few of these a week and really do enjoy those. So let's see what else we got here in chat. You want the E100. Is the E100 the new oval bore tech one? I think is what I saw on Twitter, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see what else we got here. K-Trim wants one. I just got the E100 from Osprey. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Joker Miner says it right there. If I ever get one, it'll be the oval bore one. They're easy to set up. Watching the E300. Oh, from Osprey. Nice. Hope you got some stickers from Hawk to slap on it. There you go. Yeah, I mean, they're pretty sweet. Pretty sweet, this K10 Superscalar. As I said, I'm eager to try it out and test it out. The GUI is definitely an entire learning curve. I watched actually Motor Mining, I think, has an entire video. It's a 1-hour video on how to set up this K10. And it was super helpful so far. I ran into a snag, but we'll deal with that tonight. See if I can figure it out for the video for tomorrow. But yeah, so far it's been a learning experience. As I said, I've been super spoiled with ASICs. Well, right now, as we had talked about, you know, we're on, I want to set up on Consensus Network, which is about $10 a day. So that's really the way to go. This is most likely a bubble with this coin. I don't even know if it's on CoinGecko. Let's look here. Is it on here? No, I don't even see it on there. If it's not on CoinGecko, I doubt it's over here. No, I don't even see it there. I was interested to see where X should we try. 𝐿𝐧 is probably one. Let's see what this coin is actually going for. CSS. There it is. Okay. So let's take a look here. What is this coin going for? I have no clue about this coin. I have no interest in really knowing, to be honest with you. I am just going ahead. I'm going to swap it to USDT. So it's 0.0000668 USDT. Let's change this to 24 hours. Oh, this coin like literally just launched. Like just came out within the last like day. Hang on here. Let's do here 15 minute and then down here. Am I right? Oh no, it's been out for a little bit longer than that. I'm mistaken. 5 day. Okay, so it just came out though back May 3rd. Yeah, so literally it just came out like yesterday, and that's kind of why it is where it is right now. Yeah, the bitstream mechanic is so interesting. I guess with the K10 with a later firmware update, you can swap bit streams, but you have to preload them. It's really interesting. We'll talk about this in tomorrow's video. Like each FPGA has these little SD cards and has to upload it to each of the SD cards. It's just a totally different way of doing things that I'm absolutely not used to with ASIC miners or GPU miners or anything like that. So yeah, it's definitely a different way of doing things, but I'm excited to get into something new and different, which has been really, really nice. I did see, where did I see? Oh, on Mindshop's website, they did say, so you can see here, like Radiant, Aletheum, 𝐋𝐨𝐤𝐬𝐺, Ironfish. We know Ironfish has moved on to FishHash, so that's not available. And then this one was interesting, and I haven't found anything on this yet, but 𝐿𝐤𝐬𝐿, I haven't found any firmware update or any bitstream details for the K10 to support 𝐿𝐤𝐬𝐿, but that would be something I wouldn't mind spec mining with, actually, with this unit, which would be really, really nice. All right, so checking our poll here, taking a look for the FPGA miner, getting people's thoughts on it. We have, let's see, is it going to show us the results? It's not. I ended the poll. There it is. 83% said, do you own one? No. 9%, so a very small demographic, 9% says yes, and 6% says, what is an FPGA miner? Which I imagine many of you guys are trolling on that already, but that's okay. Kevin R says $10 on any machine is really good, honestly, especially with the market prices right now. Yep. I can only fathom what it will make the bull run. Yeah, I mean, you never know. I mean, I think it's right now, I think it's also like that consensus network. Second TL actually mentioned it to me last night in Discord about that consensus network and going that route and looking at mining consensus network because it's on Carlson hash with this K10. So that's why I'm taking his recommendations. And man, $10 a day is great when it comes down to profitability on a unit that uses, it says it uses about 17 to 1800 watts. So we'll definitely have to see. Father of Golf Tour? Yeah, that's right, it is. It's this weird hybrid pretty much between a GPU miner and an ASIC is what I tell people. Like, kind of gives you the functionality of GPU mining, being able to do multiple different coins. However, you're limited to public bit streams. There's a lot of private bit streams out there that have not been released publicly that are available for those FPGA miners. So what do you guys got mining right now? Very curious on what everyone is mining with. I assume most of you guys that have ASICs have your ASIC miners on right now. They're still profitable to a degree. A lot of things I've looked at recently have been 10 cents and below. I haven't really looked past 10 cents, but I know 𝐋𝐸 mining is still very profitable. I was talking with someone last night looking at the Ice River KS3M, and 𝐋𝐸 is still doing really well. If we take a look at Mine the ASIC here, you know, even a KS3M right now is making $18.57 on 10 cents. And then they were actually looking at hosting, and I recommended them to, if they can, save up a little bit more to go with the Bitmain KS3, only because of the fact of they're looking to host, and there are very few facilities that actually will host Ice Rivers anymore. So I was trying to recommend to them, if they could save a little bit more money, get a Bitmain, you know, because you have a lot of options with hosting, plus repair options. You know, that's a big one for sure. Having, you know, sending an ice river out for repair to Shenzhen, China, and no clue when you're going to get it back is absolutely tough. Gaming or Smoky Dan says CPUs and GPUs. Ah, what do you got on your GPUs right now? Bunch of Canons, really. 1246 and 11. Let's take a look at that. I am not familiar with all of those models. 1246, I assume, is a Bitcoin miner. Yep, okay. 90 terahash right now. Wow, what's your electric rate that you're mining with that? Because, I mean, even at 10 cents, that's costing you almost $4 a day. I assume your electric rate is pretty impressive. Or do they have a low power mode? Maybe you're... I don't know. Maybe you're looking at BCH right now. Maybe you're not even mining Bitcoin. I don't know. Kevin R says 12 L3 pluses, which that's crazy. Good for you. I assume free power. And one L7 on Zerg pool solo and another L7 on Litecoin pool. Oh, very cool. Got a refurbished 1600 watt EVGA. And let's see here, power supply. So now buying up cards to fill up a spec mining rig. That's awesome. The Ice River KS5L just dropped below 10K, but August ship date. Yeah, I mean, even August is still, I mean, no one expects Caspa to go anywhere. However, that is still doing well from, you know, from that profit perspective. I think it's a good avenue to go. We're saying the KS5L. Do they have that on here yet? They do. Making $45 a day. That's actually impressive. Yeah, it's the hard part is for me is recommending the Ice River units anymore based off of everyone's experience. And a lot of people that I'm talking to are looking to host. So if they're looking to host, getting an Ice River, unfortunately, creates that challenge because hosting companies don't want to host them anymore because there's been so many problems with them. So that's really the issue. Free electric, I'm running everything I can. Wow, good for... Oh, then Colton, then that's a great avenue to go. I imagine with free electric, with the cannons, you're actually doing really well, which is good for you. Like, that's great. Techman says, Friendcoin, you brave soul. Big solar setup. I would imagine you have quite a massive solar setup because solar isn't very efficient. So you need a massive amount of solar. You pretty much have solar arrays, is my guess, in order to support that. GPUs doing Pyron. Pyron is not surprising at all. I imagine with Pyron that most GPU miners right now are running Pyron and that they are then going ahead and flipping that to a variety of different things. Probably on TradeOgre or ZegX and flipping it to what they're really looking to stack. Pyron is really like a highway coin, you know? You use it to get from point A to point B. Like I look at like Ethereum Classic, it's just like that. Right now, for me, Chlor AI and Ergo. That's a smart move. I continue to have a rig on Chlor. I have a rig on Ergo as well. My 3070 rig is actually on Ergo right now. Just stacking more Ergo. I sold a lot of Ergo over a year ago, you know, well over a year ago. Right after, I think I sold most of my Ergo actually right after the Ethereum went to proof of stake when Ergo had a nice pop over $5. I sold, I think, all of my Ergo at that time. Which, looking back, I probably should have sold 50. I don't like to sell completely out of anything. I just think it's not a smart move to go. Those of you guys just joining, by the way, we will be doing live streams now only Tuesday, Thursdays at 12 to 1 p.m. Eastern, which is what you guys are experiencing today. Yeah, it's just going to be a midday stream, hangout, AMA with you guys for 1 hour during lunchtime. And I'll be joining you guys. So I thought I could reach more of a global audience with this versus streaming at 9:30 at night on Thursdays. A lot of people, a lot of my audience couldn't really tune in, so I thought this would be a great avenue to do that. Techman says, hey, what's up? How are you? Colton says, yes, I really want to set up consulting meetings with you soon. I really enjoy your videos and take... Oh, absolutely, Colton, sounds good. Yeah, just visit the site, schedule it when it works for you. I talk with people about all different things, not just, hey, I want to get into mining, or I'm looking. A lot of people reach out to me with, I need a sounding board, someone to check me. Here's what I'm looking to buy. Here's what I'm looking to do with it. Here's my expectations. And yeah, just really chat through it. A lot of people looking for hosting. Some people looking for help setting up rigs, GPU rigs. Some people needing help configuring their first ASIC miner. And I walk them through it, and it works out really well. Zealous is the most profitable coin if you want to sell daily. Yeah, see, something like Zealous, I would mine a trade ogre and just cash out to USDT every, you know, hour, every few hours, once a day type of deal. Because, you know, that coin's going to be gone. And, like, these coins come and go so quickly, I feel like. We've seen it. It's way too common now. Way too common to see these. Let's see. I'm still formulating how to use the abundant plugs under... Oh, your MRI trailer. Smart man. Do what you got to do. I like it. I think box miners are going to be the play. Almost build like almost like a box, maybe like a waterproof box that everything can fit into, and it's just one plug and off it goes. That would be cool. Because you can even do that, and then for like internet, you could even do like a 5G little modem in there, connected to like a switch, and then you know what I mean. Like you could do all of that if you wanted to. It's a gateway coin. There you go. Smash those likes. Thank you there, Chris. Appreciate it. Weekly lunchtime live streams. Yep, Tuesday, Thursdays. Glad my notifications actually work today. Love your show and videos. Thank you. Appreciate that. Could do a lot with 3-phase 480. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. I like Zealous. Yeah, Seb was telling me about that the other day. So, hey, I think that's great. I mean, I think these GPU mining coins need these. Like, they need these opportunities. You know, that's what we're seeing. Unfortunately, nothing is carrying us right now. Like, there isn't... We don't have an Ethereum. We don't even have, like, a halfway Ethereum just based off of the emissions per day when you're looking at these coins out there. So, unfortunately, we as GPU miners need to play the game of, yeah, we will help decentralize your project. We will add hash rate and exposure to your project, but we're just selling. We're just selling every day, which nobody should be surprised with Zealous if people are liquidating that as often as they are. I do Monday, Wednesday, Fridays at noon, so it gives people sure. There you go. Perfect. There you go, Group Man. Perfect. Guys, make sure you go over and subscribe to him. He streams live on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, as a GPU miner, low power and memory, I think is what we're looking for. Voscoin covered an AI project for GPUs. Yes, and I really liked his video. I actually just watched it yesterday because his video was not a straight like shill for this coin project, and that's what I really appreciated about it. It was very much a, here's this AI project. They've reached out to him to ask him to review the project. He reviewed it, and a lot of the concerns that he had about that project, just, there are a lot of good things, but a lot of the concerns of like, all right, this is great, but where's this? Or where's this? And wait, you're this project, but where's this? Like, a lot of those things that he brought up were great. I did like how I had never seen that tokenomics scanner that you can actually put in, and it scans the project and then provides you really good details on it. I had never seen that before. And I really appreciated that about his videos. So yeah, it was a very good, honest video. I think too often we come across these videos on projects that are straight shills for the project, which is fine. I get it, you know, based off of where the content creators, you know, looking to go with it. However, a lot of the questions on like, what's the actual product? What are they actually doing? Can I gain access to that and actually show it off in my video? And a lot of the times the answer is no, because they aren't there yet. The project hasn't reached that point yet. There's no access to it yet. And it's like, wait, those are the things, you know, that I'm interested in. So yeah, just always be careful with those videos for sure. Let's see. I really want to start mining 𝐶𝐸. I've mined with a node before, and that was BTC. 𝐶𝐸 next, though, for sure. Any suggestions? You're not going to node mine 𝐶𝐸 in that regard, but there's plenty of 𝐶𝐸 miners out there that are friendly, Chris, for home mining. I'm not sure if that's where your budget is as well as your setup, but 𝐶𝐸 miners, yeah, there's a lot of really good ones. I would recommend the 𝐷𝐞𝐥𝐻 box. I think that is a good entry 𝐶𝐸 miner. I would not look at 𝐾S0s or 𝐾S0 Pros. They're just because of the emission schedule at 𝐶𝐸, the profitability of those has gone down. Where like, talk to me a year ago, I would have absolutely said get a 𝐾S0 or 𝐾S0 Pro, but not getting a today. No, I would not buy one of those. I would instead get a 𝐷𝐞𝐥𝐻 box. Easy to set up, great for beginners. I have a full video on how to set that up and configuring it. Go check it out on the channel. It's maybe a few weeks back, and I think that'll be super educational for you. What to do on CPU? Zeph for low end is on. Yeah, so I have my CPU mining rig on Zeph. It's been on Zeph since I did the video. I mean, it's my first CPU mining rig that I built. And that video I did, it's been on there ever since. And I do want to do a video recapping on like where that is from a profitability perspective, because I'll be honest, I'm massively disappointed by CPU mining on Zephyr. Now, I'm not bouncing between projects like a lot of CPU miners do. I've just had it on Zephyr and like it hasn't been that profitable. So I want to do a video on like, here's what I've made. Now, granted, profitability's gone down across the board on altcoins, but doing a video on here's what I've made, here's how it's doing. Have I ROI'd yet? Which is absolutely not. I think it'll be very helpful. What do you guys have your CPU rigs on? Are you guys on CPU mining? And if you are, what do you have your rigs on? Because I'm very curious. What is up, 𝐿𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐿? Welcome, welcome. Happy to have you. Thanks for stopping in. I am going to pre-order stuff that doesn't exist. Not financial advice. What are you pre-ordering, Tech Man? Because I think you're crazy. Let's see. Float between 𝐶ubic and Zeph. Yes, I did not get on the 𝐶ubic train. I know a lot of people did. Just stacking XMR. I feel like XMR is a good long-term play with CPU mining rigs, just based off of the fact that they just seem like XMR seems to come back over time. You know what I mean? Let's go to, doesn't NiceHash have like a hardware calculator? Let's take a look here. Profitability calculator. Let's look here. So I have a, let's do USDT, 3900X. 3900X Ryzen. Let's see what this does. Calculate. So it does 39 cents a day on NiceHash, which is good to know. I was curious on what that would do, because I think I want to do a video on that in the near future, on, you know, swapping this from, right now I'm on Hive OS, mining Zeph and swapping it over to NiceHash. I wonder if, I don't know this, I would assume so. I bet the NiceHash OS that I've done with the GPU mining rig would work on the CPU mining rig. I imagine so. I'll have to take a look at that, because that, I think that would be a really good video to do, is the NiceHash OS version that they have out there. NiceHash OS. It's the Linux version. Oh, I don't want to create an account right now. It's the Linux version that I have, because it does do the algorithm swapping for profitability. So I think that would be actually really slick. Yeah, Linux is the way to go with that. That is, that, by the way, my son's rig that has the NiceHash OS on it, if you guys have seen that video, it by far destroys any uptime on any of my Hive OS rigs. The last time I looked, it had 96 days of straight uptime. It's a Linux based, and it just is so much better. Highly recommend it. Let's catch up here with chat. Some people, Mike says still on Zeph. Kurtman says 3900X makes about 27 bucks last week. Oh, wow. That does really, really good. What do you have that on, Kurtman? Is that 𝐶ubic? Can always use on Mineable to mine random X. That's true. That's true. Let's see what else we got here. Checking up here. I dipped my feet into mining. This comes from the Indian all-rounders, into mining with my gaming PC. I only have an AMD 5600G CPU, and I mined Zeph and swapped it to Doge. That's a great avenue. Good call. Good call. Way to go. Doge is the way. Hey, Doge has been doing good recently, I feel like. Let's look here. We have about 25 minutes left in our stream today, guys, and our 1 hour of hanging out with you guys. So it's had a little bit of a pump. You know, we've come up here from May and we've gone up quite a bit, so I like it. Man, we could really use getting back to 20 cents and stuff. That would be really, really nice for Doge. I would highly like that. Doge is in my top 5 positions in my portfolio, so I think that would be really nice to be able to get back to that point, which would be good. 𝐶ubic, but it's all luck. I I didn't make anything this week before. Oh, got it. Okay. Can you tune the GPUs like Hive OS and force the overclocks to stay? Yes, you can. NiceHash OS, you can overclock them. You can actually overclock per algorithm. So the nice thing is about NiceHash OS is that you can go in and you can say, okay, on Ravencoin, I want my overclock settings to be this. And then if it swaps to 𝐟𝐫𝐤𝐬𝐵, swap it to this. And if it swaps, you know, like, I guess not Ravencoin, you do 𝐶𝐶 because it bases it off an algorithm. So you can go in, they call them bundles. Think of bundles like flight sheets. You can set that for each of the algorithms. And you can also pick and choose what algorithms it will algorithm swap for you with GPU mining, which is so nice. So my son's rig is on there. As I said, it's been up for 96 days. And I just have it, I have it on every coin. I just selected everything and just let it completely swap. Who would you recommend buying a mini Doge Miner 3 from? Great question. Let's take a look here. I actually have one coming in from 𝐋𝐨𝐤𝐬𝐬 as part of a sponsorship that I do have coming in. So let's take a closer look here. So ASIC Marketplace, there's pretty much 3 resellers I stick with almost at all times. But I do have a few other ones out there that I really like. So if we take a look here, let's look at 𝐋𝐨𝐤𝐬𝐬 to see if they have this yet. With the... I don't see it listed yet on here. This is ASIC Marketplace. I don't see it. Let's search for it. We'll search for it to see. Doge. I bet you Coin Mining Central has it, though. The Mini Doge 3. Yep, here it is right here. So... ASIC Marketplace, which is good. And then this $1,029 is to your door with import tax, with everything included. That's why I really like them. Actually, there's a 4th one I want to go over today, reseller, that you can get this from. The 700 mega hash is nice. The efficiency is pretty much an L7. So, like, I am looking at the Mini Doge 3 as the L7 Junior, is what we'll call it. The efficient is pretty much an L7, but more for your home miners, which I think is like, I'm actually impressed with 𝐋𝐨𝐬𝐬𝐬 for doing that. Now, Coin Mining Central, we take a look there. That's for the AL box. Let's look if they have this. There's the Doge 3. Now that says the 650. Do they have the 700? It doesn't look like they have the 700 yet on Coin Mining Central. So that's a bummer. Crypto Miner Bros is the 3rd that I love to use. Let's take a look here. Mini Doge 3. Here it is right here. Yep, Crypto Miner Bros. So that's 1,048. Now, I do have discount codes for over, I think it's, I want to say it's $120. You have to try it out at checkout. That could get you with the Mini Doge 3. Let's try it out here. Add to cart, and then there's one more I want to show you guys because you can use credit card on that site. So the Hobbyist Miner, apply coupon code. Yeah, $80 is what it saves on this unit here. So that brings the cost down to below $1,000. And then the last one, Altair Tech. I don't know if they're going to have this miner. They usually stick with some of your bigger miners. Yeah, they also don't have... Oh, thank you very much there for subscribing to John. They don't have 𝐋𝐨𝐬𝐬𝐬, but they have a lot of the other bigger miners. The nice thing about Altair Tech is they carry all the parts for these miners. So like if you need a new control board or things like that, this is where I go. Control boards, fans, ribbon cables, like they carry all the stuff that you always end up needing in a pinch. And the nice thing is credit card as well, which a lot of you guys like, which is a nice way to go. Good question there, though. If you go in my Discord, I actually have a... Let me bring that up real quick. I'll show you guys real quick here. So in my Discord, if you're ever interested, let me show this with you guys. Not all of you guys are in the Discord, but in Discord, if you go to my Discord, I have under the top left here, events I'm attending, a yard sale section where I'm actually selling ASIC miners that and so, you know, here we got a Mars lander. This is where you can check out one-on-one consulting with me, but I do have a where to buy section. Look at this. It's just scroll through and it is right here. Crypto mining hardware trusted vendors. I have links to each of them with discount codes. So check it out. I got boatloads in here. I also have lots of other avenues to go. I have a whole section now for DEPIN, which is really nice. I just picked up WeatherXM, my weather station, and the GeoNet weather station, waiting for those to come in. AC Infinity fans, Fruition Associates, Meter Box, Veteran Miner cables, Tangem, you know, all these different ones out there. If you're looking to do GPU maintenance, here's a whole list of things I use for that. If you're looking to build yourself a meter box for monitoring your watts, here's all the parts you'll need. If you are looking to set up a server power supply to power your box miners, like your gold shells, here's everything you need. Other things I have in here: where to host, hosting facilities that I recommend, where to repair, hosting or repair facility that I've used. If you want to build a mining rig, here is a boatload of step-by-step hour-long videos. And finally, videos on GPU maintenance, how to clean, repad, and repaste your GPUs. So yeah, great question. You made me go down a rabbit hole, but great question there. I got to catch up on chat now. I blame you. Let's see. I keep wanting the CPU farm. Need to buy 5 more CPUs. Wow, good for you, Tech Man. Anyway, mining Versus. I never got into Verse on phones, but I know a lot of people have gone down that rabbit hole. ASIC Marketplace canceled my order. Oh no! What was your issue? I'm curious, Howard. Usually you can place your order, but if you don't send payment in time, they cancel it. Or if the coin has changed significantly. So example, let's say you were going to pay with Bitcoin and then the price of Bitcoin dropped by like $5,000. They will cancel your order if you haven't sent the funds in time, because that's a massive dip in price for them. Man's gonna get some more CPUs, which is cool. Haven't refunded it yet. Howard, let me know what issues you have. Shoot me an email, Howard, thehobbyistminer@gmail.com, and I can get you in contact with them if you're having any struggles. I have the owner's contact information and get you taken care of. I'm curious, did they tell you why they canceled it? Love to know more, Howard. Let's see. It is laid out very clean, super cool. What's very clean and super cool there, Kevin? Is it worth mining with a KS0 Pro, Canon Avalon, and an S19? Hang on here. I'm gonna put you on mute. My wife's calling me. Let me see what's up. All right, back in action here. I hear you like rabbit holes, so here's oh, nice gave me a smoky, Dan, appreciate it. What are your thoughts on fry mining? Oh wait, I skipped over your question there. JCB sports cars, is it worth mining with the KS0 Pro? Yes, absolutely, if you have one already. I wouldn't buy one today though. The Canon Avalon, I think, is if you're talking about the Nano 3 that I did a video on, absolutely a great solo miner. That's why it's 99 bucks, give or take. The S19 and your Lancer, I think that's that one that is like converted to like 120 volts. Yeah, that's a good avenue to go for sure. I think that's not a bad avenue at all. Let's see. What else? Thinking about getting 2 of each. Would I be wasting my time and money? I probably want to get the KS0 Pro. I would get the Gold Shell KA box. We talked about that earlier. If you're just joining, I did a video a few weeks ago on the KA box. I would not go any lower in tech than the KA box from Gold Shell. I would not go with the KS0, KS0 Pro. If you have one already, mine with it, but I would not go buying it. Great question there. Yeah, I mean, I think they're good avenues to go. The issue is like, it sounds like you're looking to buy home mining hardware, which is completely fine. I would most likely probably not go with the S19 that you're mentioning, and maybe look at something like a Jazz miner and just converting it with like unmineable or something if you want the Bitcoin. I have found the Jazz miners are fantastic home miners. Once you dabble into like converting and manipulating these ASIC miners, especially with like noise and heat, like you can't get rid of the noise that it's going to use for that S19 for how loud that's going to be. unless you do the shroud system. And then also if you do the heat is going to be really tough to manage as a home miner. It's so much easier with a Jazz miner. So that's probably why I would consider that. So yeah, JCB, stop in the Discord, ask some questions. If you want more one-on-one help, let's get a one-on-one call scheduled. I think we can go through it literally step by step with you, which I think would be good. What about 𝐋𝐸 coin and price prediction? I think 𝐋𝐸 is going to go up. Do I know where? No, but I think it'll go up significantly. That's why I haven't sold any of my 𝐋𝐸, and I'm holding all of it. Guys, we got 15 minutes and 30 seconds left in our live stream. We'll be doing these every Tuesday, Thursday. So 2 days from now, join me again, midday. We'll be doing more of these, which will be a lot of fun. What are your thoughts on fry mining? I have not looked into fry mining at all. They reached out to me like a year or two ago, and it seemed entirely scammy, and their website looked like something that my 11-year-old son made. But I think a lot of that has changed. I've heard of a lot of people talking about it. Bruce says, Hobbyist, I bought a C2 fog hashing unit and I'm going to drop my S21 and M60 in the tank. Smart move. So I need to run fan spoofers. I plan to use Brains OS. Is that the way to go? Yes, yes, and yes. So I actually have it. If you go, Bruce, on my YouTube channel, check my playlist. I have a playlist on my entire C2 immersion. It's 4 videos. And I go through all the things I had to do to prep my ASICs, which part of those is removing the fans. Part of those is installing the fan spoofers. I do all of that and I show that to you. So follow along. That'll be super helpful. When you get Brains OS installed, do it like before you immerse it. Like do all of this before you put it in oil. What I did was I actually took an inline fan, an AC Infinity inline fan, and put it in front of the unit, like in my closet here, and blew all that air through it. And then I set everything up without the fans and all to keep it cool. And that worked out well. So you have to put, like, in Brains, you have to enable immersion mode in order to do that. And then you're kind of off to the races. Immersion mode pretty much tells it to ignore the fan checks that it does, because too many fan check errors and it will shut down. So Bruce, if you want more help, please reach out to me and we can kind of work together one-on-one, and I can help you with that if you need help. Oh, one thing to check. I don't know if Brains works on the M60, so make sure you check that for compatibility. Oh gosh, what's your plans for your backyard shed? So my backyard shed, I want to move all my ASICs away from that shed. I have Immersion right now there. I'm probably going to keep it because I think it's going to be too messy. But the ASICs just take away so much of my power, like that I don't have all my GPU mining rigs on. I'd like to get all my GPU mining rigs on, but I don't have the power at my other shed right now. So that is kind of a challenge. So once I get my 400 amp service there, I'm going to focus more on low watt, box miners and GPU miners here is my goal at my home shed versus the ASIC shed. Is it worth getting a 4070 for mining and I can play casually with it? Yes, absolutely. Great idea. Oh, my Discord layout. Yeah, I'm glad it's helpful. I think we're almost at 9,000 members of the Discord, which I think is awesome. I haven't checked recently. Reason I ask about the 𝐾S0, Canon, and the S19 is because I would like to mine without converting electric. I don't know what you mean by that. Oh, like making any changes to your electrical infrastructure? I bought one of the Avalon Nano 3s to try it out. Nice. Thank you so much. May book a call with you because I'm a newbie. Absolutely. I talk with people that have never mined before. On my consulting calls, and so it's a great introduction. Let's see here. What else we got here? What else do we have? Pyrin coin. Pyrin's a great way to go right now. A lot of people are using Pyrin as a highway, as what we talked about before. How long have you been waiting for your GeoNet? I'm on 9 weeks on 2 right now. I want to say 4 weeks right now. But the nice thing is I was able to work with the GeoNet team to get a not only an affiliate link but a discount code, and I was also able to work with the WeatherXM team to do the exact same thing. So those are in my Discord as well. Those will be projects that I'll be setting up here at my house. I actually just ordered I forget the name of the guy. Let me look here on Twitter. I want to make sure I give him credit for the GeoNet. Let's see. Suburban Crypto custom makes mounts for the edge of your roof for the GeoNet unit, which you could put it on, like, it's pretty much just like, it's like an L, but it's custom made to fit the GeoNet. So you can mount it on the side of a shed or the side of a deck or something like that. So for me, I'm looking at, if I have a lift at that time, I'll put it up where my helium miner is. Don't get me started on my helium 5G miner. I have to replace it. The GPU module went in my Bicells 5G radio. I worked with Bicells on it, and I just got a new one in, and I need to rent a lift again to go ahead and fix it. So it's going to be painful. How long have you been waiting on the... Oh, we talked about that. To do paperclip, doing videos, and fry. Okay. Let's see. Shed number 3? No. We're done. We're done doing shed number 3. If I have too many units, they're just going to get hosted at this point. Your friend Andy is here. We are not worthy. What's up, Andy? Guys, 10 minutes left in our live stream. Every Tuesday, Thursday now, our new schedule will be live right here on the channel. And should be a lot of fun. For 1 hour, 12 to 1. The global cryptocurrency market cap today is 2.36 trillion. Wow. A 101.36% change 1 year ago. What's that tell you about adoption? What does that tell you about people's faith in traditional investing, people's faith in the US dollar, people's faith in gold? That right there. Just hoping I can actually get the devices. Oh yeah, absolutely. This may trigger you, Hobbyist. Isn't GeoNet and Fry the same thing? No. My understanding is that you can... My understanding is that... I mean, they're separate projects, if that's what you're saying. But I know you can dual mine with a number of these. No more sheds. Never again. Oh, heck yeah. Sheds are a great way to go. Great way to go. The challenge is your home electric rate. JY Gamer YouTube says, hi bro, I'm from India. Welcome. Thanks for coming to join in. This is why we are doing these today. We're doing these streams now from 12 to 1 every Tuesday, Thursday, because now I can have people tune in from all over the world in the middle of the day. That was the goal of these live streams. JY Gamer Pro, welcome. OB1, what is hosting? That's where you buy an ASIC miner and you send it to a hosting facility and they physically run it for you. With hundreds of thousands of other ASIC miners, and you literally just pay for the electric you use per month. They don't touch your crypto, they don't touch your pool, anything, your wallet. It goes right to your wallet, and then they just invoice you every month and say, your ASIC cost $175 to run this month with power, and they bill you for it. That's how that works. You would not build another shed? Is what it is. I think some of your challenges is electric. If you had super low electric rates, I think it would be totally different. These lunchtime streams really build a good audience. I'll make sure I let everyone know. Oh, thank you, Kurt, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, something new, something different for during the day, which is really, really nice. As I said, 1 hour stream. So our next one will begin Thursday, 2 days from now, 12 o'clock. So we have about 12 minutes left, guys. What would you guys like to talk about? Oh, electric for me, so all my stuff is at Terra. I don't blame you. Like, the nice thing is though, you found avenues to mine, like, which I think is a really smart play. Oh, it's pollen season. Yep. My son and I actually just vacuumed and mopped out my shed. I haven't done it in months and months and months because I've been so focused on the other shed. It really needed it. I need to put new filters in my home shed. I also need to clean the gable vents. The gable vents, I need to pop off the fronts, and literally what I do is just like a wet rag and wipe out the pollen, the dirt, the bugs, and then I need to put new filters in. Have you thought about starting a hosting, like opening your own building? I would love to, but I just don't have that mental capacity. I don't have that time, energy, financial backing, and there's a lot of good hosting companies out there that I work with. I have mine hosted at 3 facilities. I am completely transparent with that in my Discord under the where to host section. I recommend 3 locations that you guys can host at. I have about 15 ASICs hosted currently right now, with more that will happen for sure. But once I get my 400 amp service at my other shed, that will be lots of content on that. I've been ordering parts and stuff like crazy. I will be ramping up my ASICs that I can have there. I've estimated about 22 ASICs right now that I can host there. So it'll be great. Excuse me. All right, 6 minutes left. What do we got here? Kurt Man over here. on Twitter promoting our live stream. Let's see here. The return of buying new solar panels is not worth it unless you are using your insurance. Yeah, the challenge is the cost of solar panels and just the efficiency. How many watts can you truly get per dollar? And does that make sense? I feel like if you're going to buy like solar panels and you're going to run home miners like that are low watts, like your KS0 Pros, I think are great options, or the Canon Avalon 3s, or any of these, anything that does like sub 100 watts, 200 watts, give or take, I think that could make sense with solar. However, solar is a big investment. I mean, thousands of dollars. And so that's where it's like, do you spend the money on solar to have miners run that make pennies a day, or do you just go and just have your buy bigger units and have them hosted, or do you buy the coin? You know, I think all of those are really good options. Hashforce is going hard solar panels, but he has a lot of space and he's using them for like, yeah, so he's running with really low watt GPUs. And yeah, and that would be really interesting with Hashforce, is like, how many units did you install? Did you do it yourself, which not everyone could do? And what was that cost? You know, because it's like, you know, if you have someone install it, or you go with a bigger company, these more efficient. I mean, solar panels really, I feel like aren't worth it until we see 1,000-watt solar panels. But Elon Musk has talked about this a ton. And he has talked about the fact of like, solar is just not that efficient. I mean, think of it this way. Solar isn't efficient enough to charge, to put all solar panels all over a car. And it isn't efficient enough to charge a Tesla on its own. Like, to just have that. Like, Elon Musk has talked about this. The efficiency and the strength of the sun and the time in the sun, it's not worth it. So if you can't charge a car, what makes you think you're going to charge ASIC miners that use thousands and thousands and thousands of watts? I'm excited to buy 10 panels to run one BTC ASIC for 8 hours a day if conditions are perfect. Andy, this guy. You know what, Andy? Do it. Do it. And then you could use it as a told you so moment. Put them on your roof of your shed and run it and do it all and do a whole hands-on series, Andy. Love it. You bought 200 used solar panels and can mine 7,000 watts of power. Okay, that's awesome. So how much did that cost you all in? And then you also have to consider labor, you know? Yeah. So solar panels for CPU mining wouldn't be a bad idea, I don't think. Yep. There isn't really tax credits anymore for solar. Back in the day, it made sense, but not anymore. That's the challenge. Yeah, Techman, you're probably going to have to do it yourself. Do it yourself, DIY with solar is pretty much probably. Absolutely. Guys, we have just under 3 minutes left in our live stream today. Appreciate you guys coming to join me. Let's get some last minute questions in, and then we're going to wrap up our live stream for today. And we will move on, and I'll see you guys coming up here very soon on Thursday, same time, which I think is awesome. And we'll hang out with each other on Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern. The real play is building a miniature nuclear reactor. You know what, Andy? Get on that. Build that. Build it in a bunker in your backyard, and then you can power your shed. You'll be good to go, right? I'm using solar for my 3 gold shell miners. Perfect. There you go. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just the challenge of like, do you spend the money? You know what I mean? Do you spend the money? Like you had said there. So you bought 200 solar panels for $75 each. Awesome. That cost you $15,000. Now do you spend the money? Now you want to spend the money on the battery setup for those. Then all the wiring and the know-how and the knowledge, and like it gets pricey versus like just buy crypto. You know what I mean? Or just host them. Yeah, ground mounts. Yeah, you could. If I stop making videos, you'll know what happened to me. That's right. Your nuclear reactor. That's really funny for sure. Cool. All right, guys. We are going to wrap things up for today. I appreciate you guys joining me. This was a lot of fun, guys. I will be live again at lunchtime, 12 p.m. Eastern on Thursday. We'll be live for 1 hour. Please come out and join me. I will see you guys on Thursday. Take care, guys. I'll see you guys then.